Success is a skill. It's not luck. It's not something you're born with. It is something that can be, oh my goodness, success is something that is attainable for everyone. Everyone can be successful in anything they want. I am telling you that, have you ever noticed that your parents might have talked about how, there was a kid in school when they were young that just crushed it, that always got A's, and now they make a lot of money. Well, yeah, they learned to be successful in school and took those same things out into the working world, to their job, and applied the same skill of success and killed it there and crushed it there. You will find people that will succeed in your sport, that will go on to succeed in something totally different, that will use the skills that they acquired learning their sport or learning in school or doing trombone or whatever it is they became great at, whatever they gained great skill at, they'll use the same life lessons to crush it later in life, maybe multiple times again and again. Okay? Success is something that is a skill. It is not luck. Okay? Success is simply a series of habits, as in some people have the habit of when they fail, they just give up. So that habit does not lead to skill or success. Other people that are going to crush it, their habits are, well, you know what? I failed, so I'm going to change and figure it out. I don't know, I'll just keep trying. Besides habits, success is also a series of decisions. You will note that we just talked about, oh, well, if that didn't work, I'll just give it another try. They decide again and again and again to keep going after what they want. Success is a series of habits and decisions. Success requires change. I mean, the whole point of getting better at something is that you must change to become better. If you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting the same results. So if you want to succeed, as opposed to being mediocre or bad, or wherever it is you are that you're watching this video so that you can get better, you're going to have to change. Success also requires discipline. You can't just change something one time and expect that the whole world will be easy for you. You have to change again and again. You have to keep those changes. By the way, change is difficult and uncomfortable. Did you catch that? Nobody wants to do it. That's why success is so hard for most of the world to attain. They don't want to chase after it with the discipline that it takes, because it is uncomfortable to change. And just because I do it once, I got to keep that uncomfortable. I got to keep at whatever it was I wasn't doing that is now harder to do for me until I'm good at it. And then things are only hard until they're easy. You really can get good at things that are uncomfortable. You really can't get things you're good at things that you're bad at. It just requires change and discipline, and success also requires hard work. This trifecta here is why success is such a hard thing to chase. Change, people don't like it. Discipline, the people that are good at it, they're almost guaranteed this. It just depends on what they're disciplined at. And then the hard work, man, if you're willing to do all those things, success will come to you. And you'll find that success can be learned and replicated. Now, replicated is just a big fancy word for you can do it again and again. Once you figure it out, once you have learned how to be successful at just about anything, you can use those skills, you can use the lessons that you learned and replicate success in one area and then you can do it again, and you can do it again. If you listen to any podcasts about anybody that has any kind of business that they built, and then they built another one, they just say, well, I used the lessons from the first one and I did the second one. This is something you'll hear successful people say again and again. This is the skill of success they're talking about. That's how they did it. They went through the hugely uncomfortable and painful process of figuring out change until they finally got their system that worked. Then they stuck with it until that business was successful in the long run, made a lot of money. They put in tons of hard work, and they went, oh, is that how you do it? They replicated it and did it again. There are so many people that just finally figured out that one time, and they go, well, that wasn't that bad considering what I got out of it. Let's just do it again and again. So if you want to learn the skill of success, you should find great role models. You should find great role models. Not good, not better than you. Great role models. And figure out what they think. The things that successful people think are not what the rest of the world thinks. Again, I mean, we go back here. Well, I tried and I failed. Well, that's an indicator I should probably give it up. No, that's not what successful people think. They think, I will change until I figure it out. I will change until I figure it out. And then when I've changed, even if it's a pain, I will be disciplined and keep doing that new way that I don't really like, that I'm not really used to. And that'll be a lot of hard work, and I'm okay with that. So figure out what they think. Also figure out what those great models value. If there's anything that I have learned in the 30 plus years that I have been coaching, it is that what people that are good at volleyball and aren't good at volleyball value are completely different. Something as simple as, I hate to pick on some of you, but I'm about to, girls that walk into the gym having done makeup and done their hair perfectly for the day of play. I see those coming a mile away. They're nice people, they're extra pretty, but the kids that are going to destroy them don't care at all. Hair's pulled back, uniforms on, that's it. They want the ball, they want to practice, they want reps, they want people to beat, and they want more success. They are not concerned. They do not value looking good on the court. They value playing well on the court. They value the winning and the success. Also find out, besides what great role models think, besides what great role models value, figure out what they do. Now, this might seem obvious, but I'm going to go a little more in depth here. When I say figure out what a great role model does, I mean exactly how do they breathe? What do they look at? Where do they put their feet? When I was a kid and somebody told me to go spike a volleyball for the first time, I did what you did. I went, something dorky. I had to be shown the footwork pattern to go hit a volleyball. Now, I would hope that there's a different footwork pattern for a 3-step approach and a 4-step approach. Did you know there's a 2-step approach? Did you know those 2-step approaches can go forward, both directions, or backward? These are things that I teach my kids. If your coach isn't teaching you, you're not aware of what some of the hitters that are better than you are doing. There are a million things like this. This is why you need to get a great coach by getting on the best team that you possibly can. And if you have to, acquire outside lessons with another great coach. Or if you couldn't make a great team, acquire a great coach to do lessons for you. I supply information about what people do and what people think and what people value. People that have won in the past that I have watched and learned from. This is what I supply, is some of this information. So when you look at what successful or people, these great role models, what they do, I don't mean they spike it real hard, they set it real good, they block it real down. I'm talking about the little things. What are they doing that is different than you? Figure it out, change it, be disciplined in those changes because you won't want to. Your body will want to go back to the way it did before. Put in the hard work until that hard work is easy. And lastly, find out what great role models think, value, do, and know. Figure out what they know so that you can be aware of some of the things that they're using to succeed that you may not even know exist. Okay? You only know what you know, and things outside of that, you may have to get some help. Your experience is great, but find a great role model, find a great coach, find a great trainer, and have them teach you the things you don't know, and teach you the things to do that you're not currently doing. When they say something is important and you don't think so, do yourself a favor and value what that expert values. Don't value what you value. You went to him or her for advice. Take it in the form of their value system and think the way they think. If they think showing up on time means half an hour early and leaving on time means staying a half hour late, maybe you should consider that, because I guarantee there are a lot of kids out there that will simply take information and that becomes the way they think, the way they do, the way they value. And if you're not doing that and they are resembling the successful people and acquiring the skill of success while you're valuing whatever you used to value. You're doing whatever you used to do, and you still only know whatever you know. So success is a skill. It is attainable. Success is a series of habits and decisions. It requires change, discipline, and hard work. It can be learned and it can be used again and again. You just have to find those great role models and figure out what they think, what they value, what they do, and what they know. And the skill of success can be yours. Good luck in your search. Good luck in your change. Good luck getting better at the skill of success.